Oh, I'm getting set up. Hold on one sec. Give me the people, it's the pretty monster, wanna get it almost every rock and roll. Okay. Okay, I'm here. Don't forget live chat. La la la. All right, where the hell is my? Good morning, everybody. Let me clean off my specs so I can see what y'all saying. Up in here, up in here. Let there be light. Oh, where'd you come from? Look at everybody. Hey, good morning. Happy Sabbath. Yes. Oh my gosh. All right, so I had to order for 4 leave-in air conditioners. So I had to weigh the box, measure the box before I could print off the address label. Man, they really got us going. They really are taking advantage now of shipping. They say that we're paying for all the fraudulent shipping labels. I'm sorry, what? Good night. I've been doing this for 7 years. You know those small flat rate boxes? I put my face cream in because I want you to get it in one, within 72 hours. Well, anyway, when I started out, they were $7.50. You know how much they are now? $13.80. $13.80. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. $6 more. Dollar a year. Sorry, I'm shrink wrapping. Havasu mom doesn't like when I go in vertical mode, portrait mode, or you'd see a lot more. And she hasn't even been showing up for my live streams. So maybe I'll just go back to portrait mode. Shrink wrap. Shrink wrap. Shrink wrap. Okay. Now each one gets their own little bubble envelope. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I'm gonna look into something, but I do the spa boxes in the fall, so maybe after the spa boxes, I will look into something else. You know what I'm saying? Always some nonsense. Oh, no, you didn't miss it. You missed it. One. I gotta put some packing peanuts. Look at the size of my packing peanut bag. That's sitting on the floor, you guys. It's sitting on the floor. Whoops. Turn the whole thing. Okay, now I did. Now I did it. There we go. One. Yep. Always some hoopla. Yeah, so I am going to be teaching myself. Peach Blossom, thank you for the super chat. That's sweet. Food drive today. This is this carrier sponsored through the union. I like to think of it as Christmas in May. Nice. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's the good thing about us citizens. We're empathetic to the struggles of other people, unlike our governments. They tell us we have to pay to eat and drink water on our planet. And we buy into that shit like as if they're doing us a favor by charging us. Ain't that some shit? I'm going to take this to the post office. So I will end this stream around 11:30. It's not like we're crafting or anything, so I won't be live long. But here's the change of plans. Here's the change of plans. I'm gonna put the label on it over here and flip it upside down to protect the privacy of my customer. Okay, anyway, so change of plans. The high today is like 60 and it's really windy. So I'm not trying to kill all my vegetables that I have babied for months. So starting next weekend, it's going to be in the 70s. So I just think that's the best time to acclimate them to the outdoors. So I'm going to wait till next weekend because it is not. I'm going to read the temps for the whole week. Okay. So today it's going to be 65. Then it's going to be 58, 56, 63, 58, 64. And then starting Friday, we're going to be 70, 76, 75, 90. Our summer will officially be here come Friday. Even Thursday. And the overnights are going to be in the 50s and 60s. We're still going to be 39, 35, 35, 46, 43 overnight. So I think I don't want to put them outside or I'm going to be spending all my time covering them at night, taking the cover off in the morning. It's going to be chilly. So I think I'll just wait. It's going to be 90 degrees a week from Monday. What? Oh my gosh. 90. What? Do you think that's best? I do. All messages, don't forget. Hi, Tammy's favorite. Thank you again, Peach Blossom. Oh, I didn't give you a heart. My bad. Sherry, Tammy, Hobbs, Peace and Calm, and Coffee Bean, and Two Sis. I know the weather's gonna be freaking stunning. I can do this. I can get through 6 days. And then we're gonna transplant all the vegetables, you guys. I'm so excited. But what I'm gonna do is Um, so next on Tuesday, I'm gonna go out there, and the area I want to put it in has a bunch of like wild weeds that grow. So I'm gonna kill all those weeds, and then that's where I want to put my raised bed. So where I can keep an eye on it, close to the house. So I gotta do a lot of weed killing too. Hubby went out and redid the weed killing. Yeah, no more mist. He went with straight stream. Hi, Smokey. I told you he would. As soon as I said, look, I don't think you should have misted it. And then I told him, wait till it warms up. And but did he listen? No. So he might be going for a third time. It's all right. It's all good. So there's our change of plans. Thursday, we are going to transplant all the vegetables because I think summer will be here for southern Michigan. But I don't know. I'm still doing it. Till then, I'll keep babying them in the house. They're out of control though. They're out of control. The squash, the butternut squash, the tomatoes, radishes, they're all out of control. Anyone? Now I know y'all ain't working. It's a Saturday. Come on. Hang out with me or don't. You're watering chickens. God bless you, them cute little things. Those little darlings. I think we are good in Middle Michigan as well. Yeah. Hi, Madge. Good morning, Dreamer. So where's everybody been? What are you making this morning? Nothing. I was just packing an order for leave-in hair conditioner that I'm gonna take to the post office today. It's cold here. Mm-hmm. My hands are cold actually. I refuse to put a sweatshirt on. I'm a fighter like that. This year I've only started flower seeds. They're little seedlings. Ah, you did transplant some, huh? Nice. We're having like the whole town is having yard sales. Oh my god. I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't do yard sales. I don't want to sit out there while people thumb through my shit. I just can't do it. I can't do it. It's always been this creepy thing to me. Mm-mm. I'd rather give it to a kid moving into his first apartment than sit there and try to make money off of. No. I'd rather do charity. You're at work. Peach Blossom is Saturday. Doesn't your boss know the rules of life? You don't do them either. Yeah, I know. I would. I'd rather do charity work. Nobody got rich off a yard sale. I did it once and it was awful. Yep. Then they try to lowball you. I know. I'm just like, take it. Like, you obviously really need it. Obviously, I don't. Or I wouldn't be sitting here in a lawn chair watching people pull up. No. And plus, I don't have the time. Yeah, I just don't. I do have the time. I really do. Mentally, no. Physically, yeah, I got the time. But no. No. Mm-mm. Hubby's working out in the garage though, so he is putting his dirt bike out there, and that's fine. It's a dirt bike, right? But to me, thumbing through all my shit, having like an emotional discussion with it, you know, I'm probably 6 months from now gonna wish I had this again. Nah, see, I don't want to even do that. It's bad enough I have to go to Arizona and organize my dad's estate. Mm-hmm. Where I live, we put what we don't want outside on the weekends. That's true. Yeah, yeah, it is true. I've done it every year. It's in here. It starts next week, where it's called like where everybody just puts stuff out to the first they do the town garage sale. Right? Everybody wants to sell their shit first. And then whatever doesn't sell next week is they pick up everything for free that you want to get rid of. Mattresses, they don't care, tires, the shit you can't get rid of at the garbage, right? So, and then they take it to the landfill or whatever. But yeah, I've done that before, but now I got this kid that's trying to furnish his apartment. So now I'm like, I'd rather give it to him, and if he don't want it, he can put it out. Right? That's kind of where I'm at. My dad's neighborhood did the last bulk pickup last time I was there. Uh you always got you can call Salvation Army, they'll come pick up what you don't sell. And they'll come pick it all up for you. This one kid, a long time ago, we were moving and my husband didn't snowboard anymore. So we called for them to come pick up the stuff we didn't want. So this young kid came and he's loading up our stuff in the truck. My husband's helping him, of course, but he seen the snowboard and he goes, "Man, that's a nice snowboard." My husband goes, "Take it." He goes, "I'm not allowed to." My husband goes, "Well, then guess what? I'm not putting it on the truck. And I'm going to set it aside in the garage here. So let's just say Saturday or Sunday, you swing by just to say hi, and I hand you a snowboard." That's what we did. That's what we did. Let's just say you come by to visit on your day off, and I hand you a snowboard. Can you do that? I don't know. Let's see on Saturday, right? When you come to say hi, bring a truck. Oh, funny. I love you. Ow. New graphics. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. God, this is so pretty. There's always two ways to skin a cat. Absolutely. Telling him he can't have something. Fuck out of here. He's just a young kid, probably working for minimum wage, wanting a snowboard. Stupid. Like everything is about follow the rules. Here's the new rules. Oh, next week we're gonna have some new rules. My God, they're gonna rule you to death. Right? I ain't about the rules. God gave us free will and the ability to roam the earth He created. And then the devil shows up, says, "Not so fast." Are you guys like listening to all the UFO shit? Oh, that's just water. Are you guys listening to all the UFO shit? You might want to start paying attention to Revelations. If you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun. Facts. That is a fact. And then we play the rules for thee, but not for me game. So that don't sit well. Lead by example. If you break the rules, we're going to break the rules. Anyway, I'm into deep studies. Not only the Bible, but digital marketing. Hmm? I want to create my own coloring books that I'm going to sell on Amazon because I know what I like. And I'm going to create them in Canva. I know what I like. I know what I want to color. And listen, if you ever noticed, if you do coloring with alcohol, inks, watercolors, or colored pencils, right, you will notice most of the coloring books on Amazon are like either a bajillion fucking flowers, which will get on your nerves, okay? Or they're just a ton of portraits. Um, and good luck getting the skin color right. Good luck blending it. They always look like an alien. Anyway, or what else drives me crazy? It's a repetition I don't like. Yep, I'm doing Amazon KDP. I am in full study mode. I am going to create them. And you have to do 8.75 by 11. And you got to know you got to know how to create them. And you can take a picture of anything and turn it into a coloring book. Can you imagine, Mr. Tiggs? And I can even like set him in a room. And Willie, I can set him in a room, right? And then put things around him, right? His hedgehog, right? So thank you, two sis. I am gonna work hard at it. By the time I'm done, I'm gonna graduate digital marketing. And I am gonna expand on to other things, but I want to sell through Amazon. I may even present myself to other digital sites that people go and shop on. I don't feel Etsy is as profitable, but Amazon, I already looked at all the things and I'm like, yeah, this needs improvement and I'm going to improve it. Because we all think different. And the fantasy ones are always the same. Let me go get my coloring books. Hold on, I will show you. Like these are the best of the best. Like for real, I'll show you what I don't like. I'll show you what I like, and I'll show you how I'm going to switch it up. Hold on. This is like it's not that big of a tapped in market. So these are three of the most, probably the most popular. You got Fairyland, like fantasy. But let me show you. And don't even be fooled by the black back page, because what happens is if you do a skin color, that black bleeds through and ruins it all. Do not buy with it does not stop bleed. But if you look at, yeah, see the black bled through and ruined the whole picture. So fuck that picture. But you'll always see leaves, flowers, leaves, flowers. It's fine, but they always cover like the whole damn page with it, right? Um, so let me see. I did this one. I did this one. I haven't finished the steps. Oh yeah, I did. I did them in the like cement look. So you do like a charcoal with a light gray, with a medium gray, and then you blend it all. Then you take your zero and you create like a warm look at the top. See? It almost looks like I used white, but no, you use the eraser. It's a zero. It's like clear. Anyway, the black bled through. So do not do that. Okay. I did this one. And I wanted the roof to have like different colors of purple and blend them and blend them. It's a whole thing, but it's very artistic because you get to create it. Then you have your grayscale, right? I did this one. I made the camouflage. I just looked at a Google picture of camouflage and then I drew it in. Lots of flowers. And you want to use white to accentuate the detail of your flowers, like the tips. I started this one, I got bored with the flowers. I'm like, I'm done with flowers. It's always flowers and flowers and flowers and flowers and flowers. And then you gotta put, like, cardstock in between when you're coloring, or it bleeds all the way through. But look at it's just page after page. So you don't get a break, like 72 pages of flowers. I do wanna do those Converse, though, let me be honest. But look, it's just flowers and flowers. You get overwhelmed. You get overwhelmed. I wanted to do a worn leather bag. You can see, like, the shine of the leather. So I did that. I just practiced on some shit. This was my practice book. Anywho, and then you kinda wanna draw your squares to see what would blend together really good, put them next to each other, and write them down. Okay, this is like artistry, this isn't, like, just coloring. Then you got, like, the little cozy corners, right? Like, you're painting rooms and scenes, right? Um, but what I don't like about this book, let me see, I did a ice cream shop, fantasy. What I don't like is how thick the black lines are. And they and this is what you wanna do when you create. You wanna have a border, almost like framed. That way you don't bleed outside the lines, but the lines are just they're too thick, the black lines. I made that, look at that. I made a checkered vest. But you kinda practice with doing patterns, right? So, I am gonna create different styles of, coloring books. I have more fun with this, but it's too childlike for me. I wish it wasn't so cartoonish. You know what I'm saying? Not so cartoonish. I want it to be more like adult, more grown up, but with the same concept. So I know that's part of my theme. Like, if you're gonna do a clock in the room, right? Don't do just a circle with hands on it. I don't like the cartoonish of it. I did this little tree house. Like, you wanna make the page come to life, right? Because the pages all look like this. So you can take a picture of something in the real world, and then you can make a transparent background, place it, the object on the page, um, and you could take a picture like of a house, and then do it in cartoon, turn it to cartoon, remove all the background, place it in there, have Mr. Tigg sitting on the lawn with his baby. Like, you can make it whatever you want. But I see the coloring books available, and to me, this is the only one that actually took effort. It was worth paying for. But it's just page after page of flowers and flowers and flowers. I did this one too. I even did the silver buckle. Look at, see how it shines, the silver? And I did the grommet. So, but it's flowers, flowers, flowers. I'm so over flowers and ribbons. It would have been cool if those boots were sitting in a diva room, right? Where you have to do the vanity, all that stuff. So my vision is to take these concepts and make them more detailed, less flowers, right? They fill spaces with the flowers, that's why. And I don't want to fill, I want to fill spaces with um like when it's finished, you can picture it. So there you go. The things you learn, like, I feel like, okay, so I always tell you, like, you'll be guided towards something and you don't know why, but you just feel like when I seen people coloring with the alcoholic inks, right? I'm like, oh, that's right up my wheelhouse. Like, I want to blend, and because I had taken an 8-week acrylic painting class, and I learned how to do birch trees. I learned how to do snow. I learned how to snow-covered bridges, like techniques with little flat knives, but whatever you call those. You know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like a, they have a name, and it's right here, but I can't dig it out. Anyway, and then you get your um paints all aligned and you start blending colors to the side, and then you start implementing them, bringing your picture to life. I went to class for 8 weeks for that, and I painted this massive snow-covered bridge with a river underneath it, and I gave it to my grandma for a gift, and she damn near called me a liar that I painted it. She hung it in her living room, right? But it took 8 weeks because I'd learned all the techniques and I had to practice. Anyway, so I have the ability to picture bringing a flat coloring book to life. But if you don't have the artistry or the illustration to be able to do it, because it's so cartoon with bold outline, you're just coloring at this point. You're just coloring until you put the techniques in, right? And the patterns. With this, it's like it's got the real soft outline. So now you get to bring it out because you don't have those bold black lines surrounding everything. And you can add bold black lines if you want them. But the only way to bring like the ribbon to life is make it look like it is floating in the air. If you put big, bold black lines around it like that, it's gonna look stationary. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so I wanna use what I've learned. So we'll use 8 weeks of technique, painting, We'll use 3 years of ceramics. We'll use, I used to draw. We'll use drawing. Um, and we'll use my going to Walsh Business School for marketing. We'll put it all together. And I think God's going to open a door for me to create products with the new digital world. Faceless, nameless products. Boom. And then I'm going to go on Amazon. But this is going to take like intense learning, but I'm ready for it. I'm like a sponge. And I've already been using Canva. I created my, what all did I create on Canva for my store? Some of it I used, and some of it I just sat and created. But let me see what I created. My little petal. God bless her. Oh, she loves. Let me show you. Look at me getting distracted. It's fine. I'll show you guys. I sent the I'm just gonna put it over here. I sent the cushion. The princess cushion for the chair. She loves it. She's sitting right up at the table. I'm trying to learn Canva, but I don't do much yet. Can't do much yet. Yeah, it's kind of like when I got my Cricut machine and you got to learn Cricut, right? You got to also learn how to um create things that you can cut, so it's got to be in a SV, what's it called? The vector file, SVG, right? And you, because then it can be cuttable with the blade on Cricut. All that's digital. So when you find a design you like that somebody created digitally and you buy it so you can use it, that's the digital marketing world. But I want to amp it up. I don't want to sit around and sell something for $2 a piece and it's download only. You're going to be sitting for a while. So I want to create in a market that's everybody's enjoying. And I got to be honest, if you have not bought alcohol inks, if you like artistry and watched videos on how to blend and create, this one woman is an absolute artist with alcohol inks. This is a big deal. People thoroughly enjoy sitting on the couch, getting their markers out, or they sit in a room, and they just create. It is a big deal. And the coloring books, a lot of them come from China on there, and they'll say things. They don't have the thick pages. They'll say non-bleed. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. This isn't a phenomenal coloring book, but look at this is the back of this page. There, there just isn't one. Everybody knows to use something. This one is thicker, but still, they're alcohol inks. Okay. This one, black, don't ever do it. Just because it won't show, look at it. Just because it won't show on this page, it does through the black, which means it bleeds. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. It's like watercoloring, but with more control. Because the page doesn't actually get so wet that it tears or it bubbles up. So you don't have that problem with alcohol inks, but you get the thrill of blending and you can go over it and over it. You can wait till it's dry. You can wait till it's wet to blend better. It is such an amazing thing for the mind because I think it's better than crossword puzzles. I think it takes a lot more thought than crossword puzzles, and I think it works that part of your brain that you don't want to fizzle out when you get older. So I do think it's a big market, and I want to create one of a kind. And I'm just going to go through all the learning, thank God I've worked with Canva. You know what I mean? I'm not foreign to it, and I like how you can blend things together and create amazing scenes. I'm kind of excited about it, but it is going to be quite the job. I don't know what my husband's up to today, but he's probably up to just a lot of nutty shit. He's rolling in for something to snack on, probably. I know. I swear. He's funny, though. I wouldn't be with him if he didn't make me laugh. I can't stand a tight ass, right? With personality or money. Mm-mm. You only live once, folks. YOLO. YOLO. Oh my god. Speaking of which. Oh my god. Foodie is a mess, dude. I was thinking about that this morning. She's in a full spiral. She's been in one since she left Syria. 6 months now. 8 months. I don't even know what we're at, nor do I care. But shit. Get it together. Oh, look, I got emails. Whoa. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I don't know if Let's Get Talking's in here, but she emailed me just about, hell, what time is it? Oh, 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I'll do cups on Tuesday. If people want to put orders in for Tuesday, yeah. Uh, this is that MSN article. Yeah, I know. I think the person's friends with Zachary Michael. Everybody's sending me that stupid article. They wrote one about her in Kuwait too. It never went anywhere. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's on MSN.com. That used to be like your Yahoo News. Don't you remember that? When Yahoo was like the only email server. Yeah. They wrote one about her and when she was in Kuwait too, same person. It went around and it didn't gain any traction. Um because to me, if you're going to do journalism, you need to include, because you learn this in college, right? Include your sources, links, all the above. Today, I feel like journalism it's kind of like social gossip. It's almost like Star Magazine, Inside, or what was that called? Inquirer. Now it just seems like opinion pieces. If you don't get the facts right or you don't include sources and links, it's not true journalism anymore. I don't know if they did include them, which would be clips out of her own mouth on her own channel, or even from reaction channels. It would be the clip and the timestamp. It would be, that's what it would be. It would be actual reports from the animal control. That's journalism to me. Other than that, the whole internet is just opinions. Exactly. I don't even bother with the news. And then I always say if they're trying to force you to do one thing or they're trying to scare you with one thing, think the opposite. Now we got the whole end of times, aliens bullshit. Listen, let me tell you something. Anyone that lands on this earth is of the demon. Because Jesus already told you how he's coming back. Don't be fooled. There's going to be many that are fooled. And if they're going to pipe up this UFO and alien shit and they're coming to get us and da 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 da, or they just had a meeting with how many priests about what's about to be disclosed. What are they going to try to convince you of is what's important. Yeah, and that too. The great deception has been upon us. We have been tested already. I'm telling you, you better have your eyes wide open. You better refer to the Bible when it comes to anything biblical or anything that has to do with the Antichrist. And my God, we live in the age of C++, CGI, and AI. Yeah, exactly. You have to ask if a journalist is writing a story and it's not being picked up by it's not being picked up by other news agencies or credible news sources, which I don't even know one yet anymore. Then it's just gossip. It's an opinion piece, which you usually will find in a magazine, not on websites saying they're the news. I could do that tomorrow. I could create a name and a website and just start doing news stories just to get attention, clicks and views. But I can't do that because I would have to cite credible, and I don't know what's credible anymore. Except for when I watch Foodie and it comes out of her mouth, we still question her agenda. We still question whether the story's real or not. But at least we have the truth that it came out of her mouth. That's the only credibility we can go with. So if he included links and timestamps to his allegations or his whatever, um, then that's the most credibility you can have because people can click the link and hear it out of her own mouth, which is what reaction channels do. I don't need to go read an article to know that reaction channels pretty much are nailing it, and she just doesn't want to hear it. And her sycophants can call us liars, whatever they want, but all we do is react to what she says and does. Right? I mean, we literally show it. I would say we're the most credible news source when it comes to foodie beauty. We don't fight any battles, right? That's right. The only battles I'm willing to fight for other people are those that are tossed out on the street because of greedy corporations that have no soul, right? That's a fight I'm willing to fight. Animals, children, shelters. That's the fight I'm willing to fight. Veterans. But gossip on the internet, I can't even imagine, like, answering to all that. Oh my god. That's what they want you to do because they just want a gotcha moment. If it ain't out there, it didn't happen. There's my answer. She doesn't like us because we expose the truth. She exposes the truth. We just cover it. We're not exposing anything because we're not going real life here. We're literally responding to what she puts to public for everyone to watch. And we're just like, can you believe this? Right? Can you believe that people like this exist? They use children and animal for self gain. Innocent, defenseless creatures. And that's the soft spot with empaths, but not with demons. Because like I said, if they can't get to you, they're gonna use what matters to you. And that's what she does. And she's still doing it with that kitten. And you're gonna tell me the Beezers don't see it? They don't care. They love the heat and the tension. Yeah, that's another thing Foodie offers as a PSA, is now you can recognize people like her, whether it be in your real life and it's just time to walk away, or people you meet. And then guess what? Now you have the knowledge and you'll be like, "Oh my god, I've heard this before. Oh, right, Foodie." Right? And then you go, "No, no, no, no. Not inviting this person in my life. Not inviting this person into my life because I know exactly what I'd be dealing with." So yeah, she's a cautionary tale. And she's a cautionary tale probably for what's to come with her type 2. Another one just passed away. Like I said, I've never seen an 80-year-old super morbidly obese for 50 years senior citizen. Never. Right? But this is her life, not mine. I'm just watching it. Like, what? Actually, I'm more into the whole romance scam part of it and making sure that kitten gets rehomed when she bolts. That's what I'm into it for. Accountability. Here comes Tig. Snorting. 50 years probably the max, yes. Do you think the Kick Chat is worse than YouTube? I don't know. I don't really read her Kick Chat. I'm not really interested. I'm interested in the story. I'm not really interested in their bullshit. That's where trolls go to die, I suppose, in her chat. They don't belong anywhere else. You go, I don't know why I'm still watching. I'm still watching because I still cannot believe that she got on a plane and went to Kuwait and is still entertaining a romance scammer after 8 months of not even seeing him, touching him, being anywhere near him. And the fact that his family ran her out of Syria. And it blows my mind how delusional her world is that this is real. I mean, he's even got to be laughing himself to sleep. For real. It blows my mind. I mean, do you know how long she would have held on to Spider Monkey if he would have let her? We'd still be in that trap. Of course, she'd be making a lot more money, but you know what I'm saying. We're really watching this. And it's not for the ignorant to watch. It really isn't. Because you got to be able to see beyond um, what she's showing you. You have to be able to see beyond that. You have to see what a torturous life she's living. Even if she comes on and pretends like she's not, all the evidence is there. The cellulitis, the boils, the whatever bacteria is on her face, um the rotting food all over. There's so much. And just because she pops online and pretends everything's good with Salah, um, everybody, she makes plenty of money. Like, there are so many behind the scenes, like, seriously mentally ill people that will give their money to her in order for her to keep the charade up. Just because they want to be the devil's advocate over us reaction channels. Like they're literally paying for it. Like they are the producer of her show. She knows she can't have a real relationship with someone that she's attracted to in a physical sense. Pete, she could have. That's not what she wants. She wants this fantasy. and she has to buy it. But then her true, um, insecurities, eventually the person taps out. Like, there ain't money worth this, because she does come up with this great idea, sort of, right? For men that need a green card or they're down on their luck. I mean, my God, Spider Monkey was fresh out of jail, working a job he hated. She looks on Tinder. Look at all the guys she met when she was in the villa after Spider Monkey dumped her, right? That she was giving money to, and they were needy, they wanted to move in with her, they wanted this, they wanted that. She got a kick out of that shit. It made her feel so much bigger than she is, more popular and in control for once of her life. But she really wasn't. And she's still not. I mean, now it shows she has no control. And this is how she acts when she has no control. Batshit. Because she can't control whatever's happening with Salah right now. Now she's going to try to romance him. It's a scammer scamming a scammer. She's going to try to romance him with the couples channel, and all that money could be his if he just shows up in the chat. A couples channel means you're vlogging together. She's going to sit there alone and lay on the couch, eat, and probably not eat because it'll be on YouTube, do nothing while he's in the chat. And she's going to sell this as a moneymaker. It's going to be the same people that are bouncing from her main YouTube channel to the couples channel to Kick. There's not going to be anybody new because there's not going to be any new content. This is her genius idea. Now, that's the part that makes me laugh. She's not even business minded. Look at Amber Lynn. Can we even talk about that for a second? She has burnt every bridge. She's booted everywhere. I heard she's banned from the Kick. That's why she needed Keemstar's Kick. Here's the only person I could think of that would, behind the scenes, do this for her on Kick. But they're going to lose their place with Keemstar if they do. Yo mama. If he put it all under him, and then he hosted the show with her, and he collects most of the money, right? Because it's all under his name. It's an hourly rate. What are you guys getting? $8 a piece? What the fuck? Anyway, he'll burn his bridge with Keemstar because he'll go against him just to make Keemstar look bad. It's going to be a whole thing. That's a story unfolding because Amber is only on TikTok right now being a thirst trap for her cameos. And you know she in trouble when she's doing that. I mean, she's doing like this. And you're like, what are you doing? You're grown. Stop. Ew. Oh my God. Yeah. So I guess, how did she get banned on Kick? Does anyone know? Was it something? Did she have a Kick before? Because she could just easily go set up a Kick. She could easily go live on TikTok. So I don't know what's going on. But she wants everybody to pay her. She don't want to do the work. I don't know. That was the rumor, though, that the reason she reached out to Keem for Kick is to use his account because she was banned. Because why wouldn't she have just started a Kick and get going? So I don't know what's going on. Hi, Callie. Girl, it's crazy. But what I love about it is I've been in it so long since Foodie lived with BB. I have been in Girl World as a watcher, audience member, and this has been going on forever. And just now we're seeing the spiral down of the untouchable girls. I don't know what that says. She had gotten Hambitha first time. with Foodie, and then she went to King. Does Kick pay via PayPal? She's banned from PayPal? My God. What? I don't know how Kick pays. I have no idea. I started a Kick. I have a Kick, and trust me, that's where I'll be if shit goes south on YouTube because I'll miss you guys. I mean, I will miss everyone. There's no way. There's just no way I would just walk away from you. You have become a part of my life for 9 years. I'm not just walking away. It may not be as often, and but I'll still do my reacts. Bet me. Tuning in from the dock of the bay, watching my partner drowning worms. What is happening? I didn't even know you could drown a worm. Hi, Unicorn Blow. From when she had her earrings business. Wait, who had an earring business? Oh, the PayPal thing. Really? See, I don't know that much about Amberlynn. I just know that she seems to try to attack or attract people younger than her, and it disturbs me. That's what I'm saying. We don't have to receive just one person. I'll watch you if you cover other things. Oh, I'm into the story. I'm into the story. There's no way I'm leaving the story till the story ends. Just like the people that cover Amberlynn, they've been covering her for 10 years. They're not leaving till the story ends. The hell do you want, little man? I just gave you all the attention in the world. I got to go to the post office. I have like 15 more minutes that I'm going to talk to you because this person probably would love to get their leave-in hair conditioner. Plus, he wants carrots. He's out. So, hi, Claudia. How are you? He sounds like a little mouse. Chirp, chirp. Mr. Tiggs, yeah. I don't know what he wants. Carrots. We ran out yesterday, and he's kind of been up our ass ever since. I gotta go get another bag of carrots. God, you don't. Excuse me? My children wouldn't have got away with that. A few years ago, Amber sold her. Oh, I seen. She was selling. She's still selling all her shit. That camera, and there were complaints to PayPal. So she wasn't mailing them out. She wasn't fulfilling orders. That would make sense. Mm-hmm. That would make sense. If I look away, he'll bark at me. Go see Dad. All right, I'll go. I'm gonna go get him carrots. I'm gonna go to the post office, and then I'll see you guys for a react on my other channel. I am gonna do some filming today of the things that are new in the DIY camper, and then I gotta edit all that. She wasn't returning the complaint refunds either. Was she selling them on a site? She sold earrings. Did she make them or did she order them from like paparazzi? Makes your ears turn green. It's okay, Mrs. Not Behaving. I'll be back. I gotta go to the post office. Gotta, my business is number one. Was she on Etsy or something? They were used earrings? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God. You ever go to the Goodwill and you see earrings and you're like, not today, Satan. I'd rather throw my shit in the garbage than do that. It was all the shit ones. Ew. See, I can't. No. Oh my God. Or you see makeup at the Goodwill. Oh, God, I'd throw it in the garbage before I would. No, no. Even when I see people's tumblers, even though I know they can go through the dishwasher, I'm out. All right, I gotta go. He's just barking at me. Okay, I'll go. I'll go. I'll go. And you want a carrot? All right, guys, I love y'all. I'll see you in a little while on the other channel. Bye now.